Quick update to my little ham shack on wheels. I was using this power supply, which has been fantastic, and I'm going to keep using it, but it'll be in the house. So I'm going to have that way I don't have to buy another one. I've already got that one. This I'm already running with 12 volt batteries. So right now there's one. I've got another one here that I'm not sure if I'll add into the system or not. And then I've got this great big one here that's going to end up being my main battery. So you're going to have a good bit of storage here. It feeds in. And that is tied in to, where'd they go? These wires here. And I've really started enjoying using these. They've done some really nice testing with these that they've held a ton of amps. So I bought these at Harbor Freight and I really like them. They make quick work of a lot of things. So you've got this that ties all of this together, and then that runs over to these that are tying these in. So those are 10 gauge wires everywhere. That gives me my solar charge controller. And that also ties the battery into this side, so I'm not running all the way back to there. I'm actually running really short distance to a 12 volt battery here, and then right over here I've got a little Anderson power pole port, and I may buy another one of these and put it right next to it, so I'll have 4 here. So any 12 volt stuff I need to run, I can run right off of that, specifically this stuff. So I think these are 30 amp connectors that are there. I've got some 45 amp connectors, and I'm probably going to put the 45 amp ones here. So I'll have the option of running, this uses easily, no problem at 30 amps. That's a pretty low amperage thing as well. So this kind of covers my 2 meter, 70 centimeter, and this is just kind of a temporary antenna that I stuck on it just to fiddle with it. So that way it's kind of all self-contained in here. I'm probably going to make me a bracket that will tie this into this somehow. So they'll all be sort of self-contained. That way I've got, in that small package, I've got my 2 meter, 70 centimeter, and then I've got my 10 through 160, I think, or 80 or whatever it is. Still got to figure out a way to kind of deal with this, but this way I don't have a power supply over here. That eliminates a lot of the noise. I am going to get some of those ferrules and put through here to kind of eliminate as much noise as possible on all this. And down there, I bought a package on eBay. And I love these boxes. I'm able to organize a lot of the stuff that I've bought for any new hobby. I buy boxes like this and I start organizing all the little pieces. So, I bought a package of these Snap-on ferrites on eBay so I could start eliminating as much noise as possible. And these are the packs of wire. So I bought that on Amazon. That's going to be my antenna wire for some stuff. I bought that on Amazon. That's been my 12 gauge runs for everything. And I'm going to buy another spool that's 10 gauge. Same thing, same basic idea. I am going to run from here over into here and up into here, where I can run lights through here and through here. So I'll have a little switch somewhere up here that flips on where I have lights where I'm sitting that come down to where I'm working. And I'm probably going to run lights through there and lights through here and have them on separate switches. It's the same kind of lights as these right here. So I've got bunches of them here. So that would give me light, and I'm thinking about under storage lights here, and not sure if I want to do it under here or not. I may put some under there where you've got lights under there too. I'm not really 100% sure yet. But yeah, everything kind of sits in here. There's storage in here for all this. I'm going to make a kind of a battery holder thing, so that's not just bouncing around back there. But that gives my solar charger a place to sit, and all of my power's running out through there. I am going to put a port, where's that takes, I guess, this style of plug out there as well. So I'll be able to just plug my solar panels directly into that. I'll probably do like a 4 or 5 port version of it out there. And then I'm going to make some connectors that take these and go to the other end on power port. So just adapters, essentially, that can adapt to that. Since I've got some of these, I'm never really going to use any of this stuff. I bought it in a kit, so I'm just going to whack that off and put power poles on it. And I might even whack that off and put power poles. So just whack it in the middle. It gives me 2 adapters out of one thing. So that's going to go inside. And that's it. So it saves me a lot of space. And it's pretty easy to disconnect and everything. So again, part of what I'm trying to do with this is this actually turns into your bed. So this drops down, your cushions go across here. These cushions right here go in the middle, and then you've got essentially a twin bed right here that you can sleep on. So I'm trying to set it up as much as possible. So all of this stuff is just quickly and easily, set over here somewhere out of the way. And I've even considered, there's some kind of wood back here. I've considered building some type of a mounting bracket here with a socket, where all of this is on like some kind of a thing that just stays here permanently. So it's right here. It's where I can see everything. So, they'll be up here. When you're laying in bed, you're at that level down there, so they're not in the way. And essentially, when you drop that down, you just unplug your power, which would be here, and you're golden. And all of that's up here out of the way. So I don't know. I might do that. Like I said, they've attached to it here. So if I just build a steel bracket that attaches through here, and probably, it comes all the way down. So like say 1/8 inch steel plate that would go all the way down there, screw in, screw in, screw in down there. So it's got a good long piece, whatever. And then on the bracket itself have like a square socket, like a receiver hitch almost, and maybe a round socket and different things like that. And then I could build a bracket for all this that it just sits there. And yeah, I might do that. That sounds like a pretty neat setup. And then all of my antennas, I'm going to have a port over here, or maybe a port here and here, where all your antennas can come through. And then you can just run short jumpers to your things here. And you've got a quick and easy setup for that. And then it makes all of this dropping down quite a bit easier. So what I could also do is I could do a radio mount. I could also have a laptop mount that holds the laptop, and you could swing it out of the way. I'm also, right now, I do have a USB-C charger for my laptop that's 12 volts. So I'm going to, it uses that port right there. So I'm probably going to put a 12 volt port set here or both. So I'll be able to directly connect in there. But either way, I got to get back at it. So I just thought I'd do an update video. You guys have a good day.